Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Today's video is on parts of a circle. Now, a circle is a special 2D shape where all the points on its outline are the same distance away from the center of the circle. This video is going to be on parts of a circle, and we are going to highlight the different parts of the circle, and then we'll take on certain other topics such as the circumference, the area of a circle, areas of sectors, etc., in a different video. Let's get started. So here we've got a circle with this point over here being its center. The outline of the circle, as mentioned before, has a special name. It is called the circumference. This is also the distance around the circle. Circumference. That point there, as I mentioned earlier, is the center of the circle. Now, a line that joins the center of the circle to the circumference has a special name too. This line is called the radius. The line that joins one part of the circumference goes through the center and connects another part of the circumference is called the diameter. Now this line splits the circle into two semicircles. So the diameter splits the circle into two semicircles. So you got a whole semicircle on the left and on the right, and this is your diameter. Let me just write this down. That's your diameter. Okay, and the diameter splits each part of the circle into two semicircles. So this here is going to be a semicircle. Now here we have another line that also connects one part of the circumference to the other, but it doesn't actually go through the center of the circle. This line that connects, this green line here, that connects one part of the circumference to the other, has a special name, and it's called a chord. C-H-O-R-D. What a chord does now is it splits the circle into two parts, not two equal parts necessarily, but two parts. Here, this shaded green bit is one of the parts. It's the other part will be on the other side of the circle. Now this here is called a segment, the shaded one, but because it's a small part, it would be the minor segment. And the rest of the area would be the major segment. So if I was to shade all of this area, one second, I'll show you here. Wait. If I was to shade the rest of the area, which I'm not going to do, so not this green shaded area, the rest of it, it would be the major segment. Let me just do a little outline towards the end of it. I would do some sort of outline of what a major segment would be. It would be basically, wait, let me just, I could do this. So your minor segment would be there as part of the circle, and your major segment would be the rest of the circle, like that. So yeah, so that this bit would be like your minor segment, and then let's choose a different color. Let's just say blue, and this bit here would then be your major segment. And there, that would be a chord that would split the circle up into the two segments. Okay, right, let's move on now. So before we carry on, just a very important point. You see, as I told you, a diameter is a line segment that connects one end of the circumference to the other, but it has to go through the center. And a chord is a line segment as well that connects two different parts of the circumference. So then the question arises, is the diameter a chord? And is the chord a diameter? Well, the answer to that is, you see, the diameter fits the definition of a chord. So it's a special case of a chord where a diameter has to go through the center of the circle. So every single diameter is a chord, but every single chord is not a diameter. And this is a very important point. Right. Now, you see this area we have over here. If you think of the circle as a pizza, and if you've got a pizza slice, then that pizza slice is called a sector. I could write that inside the pizza slice. Just call this in. So this area here is called a sector. I can shade it a different color, so maybe yellow would be interesting. So this yellow bit here represents a sector, and it kind of looks like a pizza slice. It is made out of two radii, one radius, many radii. Radii is the plural of radius, and it's written like this: R-A-D-I-I. It's not a U, that's two I's. Okay. And it's also made out of an arc. An arc is a portion of the circumference of the circle. So that bit there is called an arc. So if you imagine a pizza slice, a sector looks like a pizza slice, and an arc would make the crust of the pizza slice. And we've got just one more very important part to talk about, and it is also a very special line here. It's not necessarily a line segment, but it can be a line segment too. Now this particular line segment which I'm drawing will touch the circle at one point only. Any line that does that which would touch the circumference of the circle at one point is called a tangent. That's a tangent. Okay, these are the parts of a circle. This is very important, especially when dealing with circumference, area, and circle theorems. Hope that you find this video helpful. Let me know if you need any help with any other topics. Thank you very much.